Hi. Hello, whoever comes on. Hello. I'm at work. It's the 16th of June, and the time in New Zealand is 1:05. How are you? I hope everyone's fine. But cold. And I can't play any music because um, the storage on my iPhone was too much, so I deleted some apps to use the storage, and then I couldn't take videos and stuff, so I had to take it off. Well, how are you? And anyway, I was on leave. I think my first day of leave was the 25th of May, and I flew out of Auckland. And the funny thing was, because people like my family and them, they didn't believe that I was gonna go by myself, and then they were shocked. Like I had my suitcase and that was ready, and they're like, "Oh, oh, where are you going?" And I was like, I'm going to Fiji, and then I'm going to Samoa. So that was funny. But my friend at work was like, "Oh, you are so like." She said that's scary going by yourself, but as females, you need to, for your own, like, self care, pardon me, you need to not be afraid. And that's what happened. But I enjoyed it. Like if you can't be at peace with yourself and enjoy your own company, I guess, and just pray that God will keep you safe, then everything's good, right? So yeah, I loved it. My sister is gonna go on a solo travel by herself next year, so I'm trying to find where I can go next year maybe. But this year I wanted to go to Tonga as well, but I don't have enough leave, so I'm trying to build up my annual leave so I can maybe go to Tonga for maybe 5 days. Um, yeah, and see how it goes there. But I love to travel and just meet people. Some of it weird, but and then some just think that you want to marry them or like you're there to look for them. Oh my gosh, so funny. One of the funny ones that when I went on this trip was so I don't know if you saw my video. I went um to watch the certain Samoa, they call it Fautasi, which is the longboat racing. I should have put it on my live, but anyway, I went to the market, and while on my way there, while I was walking to the market, I met this, like, he's old, like he was maybe like late 70s, maybe 80, like that kind of age range group. Anyway, like, you know how in Samoan that you be respectful and talk nicely to them. So I was walking to go to the market, and this old man, he's like, "Oh," and someone, "Oh, are you okay?" And I said, "Oh, yes." You know, in someone you say "tama" like for an old person. I'm okay. Are you okay? And he said, "Yeah," like he's also going to watch the boat racing. And I was like, "Oh yeah." So I'm just going here, so I'll probably see you there. Anyway, when I'm going to the market, I meet him again, this old man, and then he's like talking to me again, and I'm like, okay. And then he like keeps talking, blah blah blah, and then he asks me like randomly says, "Oh, this is in someone, okay? How did you who did you come with?" And then I was didn't think about it. Like I said, "Oh, I came by myself." And then this man, he says, "Oh, did you want to come with me?" And then I was like, "Oh no." And he's like, "Oh, come, so I can take you out for lunch." And I was like, "Oh no, it's okay, just save your money." Like, no, that's fine. But in my mind, I was like, "Bro, you're older than my dad, my parents." And then he's still going on, this old man, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm looking for a girlfriend or something, because I went to Ao Ngawhewhia, which means he was going to be a minister." And then I was like, "Oh, that's nice." And then he's like, "Oh, but I want to take you for lunch." And I said, "Oh no, I'm fine, thank you. I'm on a diet." So I was like, "Oh my gosh, this old man." So then I saw him again when I went to watch the boat racing, but I did that one, so he was here and I was here. So I went, as soon as I saw him, like I was supposed to walk this way. When I saw him, I walk that way. Oh, like that was so strange. He was so old. Like late 70, 80 kind of age. He's not even that old. Like, and then after that, when I went back to my hotel after I watched, I rang my mom and I was telling her about it, and she was laughing. She said, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, he was so, like, he was old, like 70, 80 kind of age." Yeah, my mom just cracked up laughing. Oh, hi, Moss. Hello. Mhm. Yeah. So I came back to work, I think last week on Wednesday. And my poor leading hand, like she was under a lot of pressure, but I kind of knew that it was gonna be busy. But I really wanted to go and watch the what do you call the Independence Day stuff in Samoa. So we were born in New Zealand, and I did go with my sister last year, but because we were so far away from where the stuff was happening, and we only just arrived. Oh, hi, Tarawa. Um, we only arrived in Samoa on that. So last year, the Samoa Independence Day was on the Monday. So we were in Fiji on a transit, and the transit was like 4 hours. And then we arrived in Samoa like one, some crazy time like that, 1:30 in the morning. And then on the Monday was the 2nd of June, so that was when they had the stuff in Apia and that for the Independence Day. So because we're so far away and we had like not enough, our money was in the Western Union thing and none of those were open. So I didn't get to experience it last year. So I made sure that this year would try to go to Samoa to experience the Independence Day celebrations. And yeah, it was so nice. Like, because if you've never seen those stuff before, then it's kind of like something new for you. So they have had it like, like when they have it here in New Zealand or whatever other country you stay in, but it's not the same. Like to feel it in the actual country, like your motherland or the land you were born in, or if that makes sense. So yeah, I stayed around town. Like I stayed at a few hotels on this day as well. So um, I caught a taxi. Like it was like I think 5ish in the morning, and then because I don't know the road was that busy at that time, but the poor taxi driver, I told him to stop. So there's the McDonald's in Samoa's here, and there's a road. It's called Via Street. I when he went straight down there, then I told him to just stop, and I would walk with the rest of the people. Yeah, and it was so nice. I enjoyed it. I did stuff that I thought I would never do, like walking. I did a lot of walking in Samoa, so yeah, it was nice. I loved it. Um, so yeah. And I didn't really see families because I was only there for 8 days maybe. And the only reason why I was going there really was to watch the Independence Day and do stuff that I wanted to do, because a lot of the time when we have a holiday, and if you're someone and you say, oh, I'm going on holiday, I'm going, back to Samoa or whatever, majority of the time you are going to Samoa for faaaloalo or to not even do stuff that you want to do. You're going to stay at your family's house and then you're going to do nothing. But my parents were like, oh no, you're all right. You know, you guys want to go and enjoy the island, not just go and stay in the village and do nothing. Because to be honest, that's what you do, and then you just give money. Like, I don't mind to give money and that to my family in Samoa, but I mean, I want to do, you know, like go out and experience the the things that are there, if that makes sense. But yeah, how are you? Hello, whoever's on here. You can say hello, and I can say hello. Oh, and it's my leading hand's birthday today. You know, if we see her, she looks really good for her age. Like, she looks young. They asked her how old she is today. Wow, wow. She's like the youngest 56-year-old I've ever seen. She ages really well. Let's see if happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Manui aloaso whanau, manui aloaso whanau, manui aloaso whanau, whaamanuia letua. Yeah, so it's her birthday today. I actually thought it was the 14th, like on the weekend, but yeah, it was today. What a blessing there. Thank you for I don't know, watching anything that I do. It's so hard to get watch hours, but I think like for the amount of people I have that are on my um, subscribers, it's it's going okay. Like the subscribers is here, and my watch hours is like a little bit more than my subscribers. So I'm really, yeah, I'm happy about that because I didn't think I could reach that amount of watch hours, but I see some people that are like on 1.2 or 1 point something subscribers, they haven't even reached their watch hours. Like one of the other guys that I follow, he's got 2.5k people in his subscribers, but his watch hours is not even up there. Like it's to me, it's better to concentrate on your watch hours. If you don't have many subscribers like myself, then it's better for you to reach your watch hours instead of always watching the subscribers, right? Because it makes sense. The subscribers will come. Like if you keep trying and just be yourself, and yeah, don't try and be like everyone else because everyone's different. I'm different, you're different. We all have our own issues. We all have our own personality and stuff like that. But yeah, to me, I just like thought, I'm not even gonna worry about, subscribers. A lot of them. Do you know the funny thing? Some of you subscribers, like you subscribe to me first, and then all of a sudden, like I'm looking at my stuff. That's why I kind of like at one stage there, I turned off the notifications because I got, I was kind of like not obsessing, but you know how like you will be looking at your stuff and then you go to YouTube Studio, and then you look at the analytics and stuff like that. So I was doing that a lot, and then I was just like, nah, that's not good. I should be sleeping, or I should be going to work, or And then I turned off the notification, and that was good. But then the problem was, when I turned off the notifications, I couldn't see like when people were replying or something, and it was only like if I went to look at it on YouTube Studio, looking on the community tab. So I thought, oh no, I'll just chuck that back on. And then I look at the subscribers. So like some of you people, like you subscribe to me first, and then when I go back on like 3 days later, you have come off the subscription, and I'm like, you want to do me like that? Nah, I'm just joking. But don't do that. Because when you do that, I'll do that to you as well. And not, like, don't play with me like that. That's just silly. Especially when you want the same, we're doing the same thing, but then you go and unsubscribe me. Like, who does that? So if you see me do that to you, then you know why. Because I saw you did it after you were the one that subscribed to me first. Like, who does that? That's so weird. And don't do that. I don't like people that do that. That's just giving Oops. That's just giving. It's giving. It's giving that you just want people to subscribe to you, but you don't want to do the same. And then you were the one that did it first. You're the one that subscribed first. So I find a hard time of subscribing to people like that do that. So when I see that you had come off the list, especially when you're a public subscriber, because you can see it on your actual list, yeah. And I'm like, hey, you were the oh my gosh, golly gosh. So that was one of the stuff. So like, please don't waste my time. Don't come and subscribe me if you are gonna unsubscribe like 2 days later. I'm just being honest. I'm here to support people as well. But if you wanna be like that kind of person, don't bother because I haven't got time for people like that. Like I'm just and if you're new, I turned it on to subscriber mode. I'm at work. I am from New Zealand. I work around the Airport Oaks area. So if you know where the airport is in Auckland, I work out in the Airport Oaks area. So it's the airport, the vicinity of the airport, and also our like where I work, the airport owns it's part of the airport, so they're like the landlord, if you might want to say. But we are on another side of the airport, probably 10 minutes of Mamiri by the airport. Out there, I work in transport logistics. Yeah. And I'm just making this so I can add on to my watch hours. I'm pretty happy of myself, and like I'm really grateful and thankful also to God for putting me in this space, for having these people that come and help support me as well and come and watch, even if it's just 1 second, 2 seconds, it kind of adds up to the watch hours. So I'm very thankful, and yeah, just keep going, keep trying. There was I did talk about this other platform on, it's similar to YouTube, but it's I did say how it's easier to monetize and stuff like that, but it's kind of hard to reach some money on there. Yeah, if that makes sense. But that one, the good thing about it is you don't need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You could just upload your videos and Yeah, but then I watched, because I followed this lady that was talking about that, but I watched this guy's video and so you know how you have like your video and then you see it's got like 1,000 views or something like that on one video, and then the guy like had a look at that, and then he looked at the analytics on his studio, and it showed like how much money he made from that. It was only like $1 or something from 1,000 views. So it's good, like to like just see how it goes, but not good. Like if you're only up to here, but you want to be up here, then it's not good. Liela, ili match. Oh, like how they say, you have to learn how to crawl before you can walk, or you need to walk before you can run. That's like this, but I don't know. If you are interested to know which one I'm talking about, then yeah, just try it. Give it a go. Like it doesn't hurt to try. And also you can have it in sync with your whatever channel you have, like YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, whatever else. But yeah. And it's kind of like they call it like a freedom of speech channel. So it's more a right winged channel, if that makes sense. So like they say Democrats and maybe like Democrats and like the Labour Party in New Zealand would be left wing. This one is more right wing, so Donald Trump kind of stuff. And if you're into politics and stuff like that, politics, gaming, if you like AI content, to be honest, I don't really like AI. I'm not a big fan of it, only because at my work, I've seen like what it can do, like the effects of AI. Like we have robots here at work, so having robots that can do a job that a human can do, that cuttons. I just made up that word. It sounds like it cuts the people down, right? So like, just say I have in my team just had like 10 people, and then my boss came and told me, oh hey, do you have to cut down your team, like there's not enough blah 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 whatever. This is just an example. And then they say, okay, we have this robot that you can use, and they only want like just say me, the supervisor, and then they want like 4 people, so like just me and 3 others plus the robot. That's why I personally don't like it in that sense, AI. And I don't like it as well because some people just use it. A lot of the young people don't like AI. They call it AI slop, which is like AI, you just making a video from putting in what you want. Like, oh, I'm eating a cake. The rain is coming. I'm outside in the rain. Like you put that into your prompt, right? And Chat GPT, whatever it's called. And there's no, like, it doesn't make sense. Like people already know it's AI because it's not real. Like make it make sense. And I'm not into those kind of stuff. I rather stuff that is real, that people spent their time on to think about it and use their brain to do stuff. I'm not into the cat is driving the car or the dog is driving the car and I'm eating my lunch. Like, that's dumb. That's what the young ones call AI slop. If you see it on some comments, they call it AI slop because that is AI slop. You're doing nothing to, it just looks dumb. the other one I don't like of those is the music. So I prefer music that is real people that can sing because I think it takes away from the real musicians who actually worked hard to make music in Samoa, like Tiama'a, um, Punialawa'a, some of the other artists. Like I prefer real people and real voices. I don't I don't do AI. I don't like AI music. But yeah, that's part of the reason why, because I know the effects of AI, like in robotics in workplaces. Because where I work, we're the first like logistics company, transport and logistics, that have AI robots like integrated into our system. So yeah, and it was not good because I saw a lot of my friends and that had been working here for a while. They had been told that they have no job because yeah, because of that. So that's why I well, that's just my own preference anyway, but that's my own opinion. If you could travel to one country, like your dream destination, what would it be? What is like one country that you would want to travel to? Oh, my phone is dying. Oh, thank you so much for watching. It's now quarter to two, so I need to go and charge my phone. Whakatei lava for watching, and God bless and take care, and ka kite.